Okay, here's another little video to give you an overview of the gradebook and with a focus on how to offer comments in the feedback area. We start by going to grades, and what you'll see in the grade area is a list of the students, in this case just my own student account, uh, and the student's performance in the class throughout the class. This is where you enter grades. In other words, all of the grades that are available in the class are going to be strung out across the side, and it goes a long way. Now, let's focus on a particular scoring set. Let's just take this first one as an example. What you get in this area is a general discussion comment, and you can make it visible to all or you can turn it off. It can be useful to have a summary comment or some evergreen bit of advice in this area. I say evergreen because this material, this information is copied from course to course when you set up new course shells. So you don't want to use specific comments like, hey, happy Valentine's Day, or great work over the 4th of July, because it may show up in a fall class. However, you can do individualized comments down here in the grade section. Now the grades are going to be determined by the grade scheme you've chosen, and that's a different topic altogether. What I want to do is talk about how this comments box is such a powerful tool in D2L, and indeed in any online grading system. This is what I always look for. In this case, D2L gives us a really nice tool. It gives us a place to talk directly to users using all of the text box functions that are available in any text messaging that you do behind the scenes in D2L. And I want to call your attention to this down here. Comment is really not a very clear comment, but basically what this means is this area down here, right in here, this is just for the instructor's use. Only the instructor or staff members or people with high access to the database can see what you write in here. I like to keep notes during the week in this area, reminding myself of what the student's doing well and what they're not doing well, building my case for my evaluation for the week. And I also keep notes in this area if there's been a problem with a grade. If for instance, a student has missed it or has scored poorly, and I offer my feedback, but I also want to keep a private commentary going here, so I have some records. Once I get this right, I can copy and paste what I want the student to see into this upper box, and then when I press save, it's published in the gradebook, visible for a student to see when they access their grades. Down here is my private note-taking area. Very important thing to be thinking about. It helps you stay organized, but more than that, it keeps your grades and your comments in a place that you can find again if there's a problem or a need down the line. For instance, if a student challenges a grade and you have a record of your thinking right there in the grade book associated with their grade, you can go back a year or two or whatever it takes and pull up your rationale. So I make it a habit to keep notes here, especially when I sense there might be some problems coming, so that I know the details of what I've done. I've gone as far as pasting an entire email into this box just because that email was important and I may not be able to retrieve it from the email system, but I can get it out of this system. So that's a nuance in how to use comments in D2L or indeed in any online grading system. And I urge you to give it a try. There is something about evaluation comments, meaningful, direct, personal comments sent to a learner in the context of the gradebook that creates an intimate conversation between you and your student. It's going to be a very powerful way to offer formative evaluation, help push a student into the path of righteousness, help them see what they're doing wrong and how to improve it. So give that a try. I think you're going to find that it has a remarkable effect on your sense of presence in the student's mind. And I hope this little mini video has helped. I am limited to time, so I'm going to have to say goodbye. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've learned something from it too. Thank you.